what we'll be talking about today is a question: why stop the chariot?
Yeah, it's interesting that you should say that, because his conversation with his disciples in Matthew 16, that was prompted. He said, "Who do men say that I am?" And they answered, because he was curious to know, what are people saying about? Well, he already knew what they were saying about him. He wanted the disciples. He was getting kind of direct to them, and they said, "Well, some say that you're John the Baptist or Elijah or one of the prophets." But he asked a second question, "But whom say ye that I am?" He wants to know what they thought. And of course, that's when Peter said, "Well, thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God," made that great confession. And then Jesus said, "Blessed art thou, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood hath not revealed this to me, but my Father which is in heaven. Again I say unto thee that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I'll build my church." And then he proceeds to give Peter the proverbial keys. I call it the proverbial keys. It wasn't an actual set of keys, but he gives him the keys to the kingdom. Now, you always wonder why. Why did he do that to Peter? Well, a number of reasons. Peter would take the lead on Pentecost in Acts chapter 2. And he would use those keys. What are keys? Real keys used for? To unlock. Unlock what? Unlock a door, so that then you can enter in. Peter was given the keys by Jesus to the keys of the kingdom, as well as the other apostles. And in Acts chapter 2, he unlocked the door, if you will, the door of salvation, the door of entrance into the kingdom, the church. And I always say we're getting into Acts. So today, I love the book of Acts. There's 3 key chapters in the book of Acts. Of course, Acts chapter 2. We in the churches of Christ, we often quote and go to Acts chapter 2 as well. We should. That's when the church became spirit activated.